baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one, as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Pat Neshek, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Steven Strasburg starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With that, a look at the Phillies' batting order in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Now the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, second baseman, Jesse Valentin.
So digging in now, Jesse Valentin. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Weak roller right side. Zimmerman comes up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Still no score. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And that misses ball one. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's gone 4 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Stepping into the box, Gerardo Parra. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A ball and a strike. Hey. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target, 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So stepping in, Aaron Altair. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
Aaron Altair.
First pitch on its way. Hit back toward the mound. Turner fields it cleanly, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
From the stretch. Hit back up the middle. Murphy to his right. He has it. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Maikel Franco.
Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
That's wide, 2-0. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. Wieters will try for 3. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Victor Robles digging in now. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And there are two away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Ray Turner.
Striding in once again, Trey Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So one run here on one hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Nationals lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Andrew Knapp, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Andrew Knapp.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up on the backhand. And the flip to a hustling Strasburg covering at the bag for the out. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. In now, Pedro Florimon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Parra has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Pat Neshek.
So here now is the pitcher, Pat Neshek, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Line towards center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Standing in now, Dylan Cousins. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes 1. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Ready on 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Phillies leave a couple. They're down 1-0. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Leading off for Washington, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
First delivery to him on the way. And a slider on the inside for strike one.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The next 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run producing part of the order with nobody out.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
It begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. You leave your pitchers in. Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these two pitchers.
Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A two-run home run here for Bryce Harper. Home run number 37 on the year as the Nats move out in front now, 3-0.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman, number 35 now on the season, and the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead. In now is Anthony Rendon.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
The 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Up next for Washington, left fielder, Gerardo Parra.
In is Gerardo Parra. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitting .429. A 1 pitch on its way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little.
Florimon on to first, and they get the double play.
Up next for Washington, catcher, Matt.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Wieters. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? There's a breaking ball over the outer half. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Washington leads this one 4-0. Stepping in, Jesse Valentin. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Parra has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number
The
one.
left fielder, number 23, Aaron Altair.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Altair. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. The pitcher can't be too mixed.
Stepping in now, Justin Bohr. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Altair is on his way home. The tag from Wieters, and he is out trying to score.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Striding into the box, Michael Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They trail here 4-0. Digging in now, Victor Robles earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Franco. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 37, Steven Strasburg.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Strasburg. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Nope. And a curveball that time that broke too low. This is flared out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 7.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Popped high in the air. Valentin is calling for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 4-0. Striding in, Andrew Knapp. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Comes set and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Pedro Florimon, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Zimmerman fields it cleanly on to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Into the box now, Aaron Nola. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Zimmerman takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 24. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Smoke toward the hole. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Into the box now, Dylan Cousins, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They're down 4-0. Now to the plate, Daniel Murphy. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Fouled off. Bounced weakly near the plate, and he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out. Bryce Harper will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. 2 gone.
Up next for Washington, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Zimmerman. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
High and deep to left center field. Racing back the center fielder. And it's gone as they add still another.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Valentin loves it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nationals on the board on the home run by Ryan Zimmerman. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Nationals 5 and the Phillies nothing. Settling in now, Jesse Valentin. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Ready now, Aaron Altair. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Bohr.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Justin Bohr. He doubled his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Phillies go down quietly there. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Gerardo Parra.
Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. Chopped toward the second baseman. To his left, Valentin. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Captain Matt Wieters.
Standing in, Matt Wieters. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the pitch. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Now another 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close. 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Victor Robles digging in now. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit high and deep to left field. Altair going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Nationals gone in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Digging in, Michael Franco. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Andrew.
Now at the plate, Andrew Knapp. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. From the stretch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Line drive, base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Stepping in now, Pedro Florimon as he rips it on the ground to second. Gloved by Murphy to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Cesar Hernandez will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Hernandez.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
In now, number 24. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Jared Eichhoff has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping in, Steven Strasburg. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Now a flare out toward right center. Cousins on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Visiting Nationals holding the lead here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the game. In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And This ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Ryan Zimmerman will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
That's a ball.
Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on it.
And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 7-0.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
In is Gerardo Parra, as he hits one on a line to left field. Altair is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 8 and the Phillies nothing. Stepping up now, Dylan Cousins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Dylan Cousins.
Pitch on the way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Popped him up. Murphy shading to his right. 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jesse.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jesse Valentin. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Turner takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The left fielder, number 23, Aaron Altair.
So striding forward now, Aaron Altair. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Victor Robles. As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Oh man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Into the box, Justin Bohr. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
Into the box now, Andrew Knapp, pulled toward right center field. Harper is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Pedro Florimon.
Into the box now, Pedro Florimon. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First offering on its way. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Nationals will salvage at least the finale in this three-game series as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. Washington led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Steven Strasburg hangs win number 11.